Hello friends, good day. As washing machines are becoming an integral part of every home nowadays, most of the time they work flawlessly for several years. But there are times when they misbehave and needs a little maintenance. Usually the only maintenance that can be done is cleaning the drain filter. If you smell that the washed clothes are giving stinking smell, then you may need to see and clean your drain filter. It is recommended to clean filter often, but the experience shows that usually if you clear your pockets or take care of hard objects in your clothes, you may not need to clean it. The filter is located at the bottom of the machine and mostly hidden behind that lid. You just need to open the lid and you can reach at the filter. In old machines, you need to open the complete bottom strip in order to reach to the filter. Once you open the filter, then it can be easily unscrewed and taken out. When I tried to open the filter of my machine, it stopped after a quarter turn. Initially I thought it may be designed like this. I tried to find YouTube videos of my machine but couldn't find any specific video which belongs to my machine's brand. But for other machines, I found a lot of videos, and after watching them, I realized that something has stuck into the drain filter. So I decided to open the drain pump and make this video for YouTube, so anyone who has this brand of machine can be benefited from this. The machine is from BOSCH and the model is Max 7 Vario Perfect. The machine is more than 4.5 years old and never given any problem before. It is a typical home machine with maximum load of 7 kg and can reach up to 1000 RPM. It is energy rated 4. As it is recommended that in order to work on any electrical appliance, the first thing you need to do is turn the power switch off and pull the cable from the socket if you can do it. So after taking the main supply off, I open the lid and try to drain the water which is at the bottom of the machine through this tube. There is a plastic stopper at the tube. You just need to remove that and wait for the water to drain out. The water will take a little time. It depends upon that how much water is there in the resin. Once you remove the water from the drain, then there are 3 screws which you need to open in order to gain access to the pump. As the pump is located at the bottom of the machine, so you need to lay down the machine in order to reach at the pump. So once I laid down my machine, to my surprise, there is no plate at the bottom of the machine and machine is open from below. It can be an easy entrance for the rats, mouse, etc. But fortunately there is no rat in my house. But I think it is a good idea to show you that what is below this machine. You can see easily that this black is the drain pipe, and also you can see the drum and the motor of the machine. You can see the black mountings of the machine and also the counterweights which are there in order to stabilize the machine when it is circulating at very high speed. In order to gain access to the pump, you need to remove these 3 screws. These 3 screws are only for the plate which is covering the screw of the pump. So after removing these 3 screws, you will remove the cover, and below the cover you will find the only mounting screw which is holding the pump. The screws are torque headed, and I have a special screwdriver in order to remove these screws. The plate is held in place by the front cover of the machine, and the front cover can only be removed from the bottom. It has 3 hex screws, and you need to open these screws in order to loosen this front cover. So once the front cover is loosened, the plate can easily be taken out from below. Now, in order to remove the pump, you need to open that only screw. The pump is mounted only by this hex screw. So once you loosen the screw, you will get the pump in your hands. Now remember that you need to keep track of all these screws, because you need these screws at the end in order to mount the pump back into its place. So once you have pump in your hand, you will see that it is connected with 2 pipes and an electrical cable. The electrical cable is for the pump supply, and the black pipe is coming from the drain of the machine, and the white one or the gray one, it is going to the drain of your house. After removing the black pipe with the help of the plier and the white pipe by screwing it out and taken off the electrical supply, the pump will be in your hand. Now you can see everything with the pump. So once the pump is in your hand, you can easily see that what are the things which are blocking the filter to moving out. So in my case, you can see that these are the collar strips of my shirts, and they have stuck in such a way that they have stopped the filter from moving. So I removed all these collar strips, and it's amazing that even this machine, they can remove the collar strips from the collar also while it is moving at 1000 RPM. So once you have pump in your hands, carefully examine it for any scratches or cracks. If you see any crack, then don't mount the pump, rather get a new one and replace it. You can get a new pump online, and it is not very expensive. The machine is 4.5 years old, and after the usage of so much time, the pump is still in a very good condition. Even the condition of the machine is not very bad. Also, there are no scratches or cracks on the filter. There is a slight fade in the color of the machine and a few scratches which it got during the transportation when we were changing our home. Both pump and filter are in a very good condition. Now we need to clean both the filter and the pump. You can use cloth and an old toothbrush. If required, they can be washed. The pumps need to be dried after wash before fixing. A hair dryer can be used to dry it up. Once the pump and the filter is ready, we need to clean the pipes also. Carefully clean both the pipes, the one coming out of the drum and the other going to the drain. Use an old cloth and also make sure there are no kinks or blockage of the pumps. So we are ready to mount the pump again. So the first thing is that you need to mount the drain pipe which is connected to your drain. So this pipe can be inserted into the pipe of the pump and then rotate it in order to fix it. But make sure that the seal of the pipe is intact, because otherwise if it is broken or if it is weak, the water can be leaked from there. So after fixing that drain pump, you need to fix the electrical connection. The electrical connection can only be mounted in the single direction. It cannot be reversed. So after that, you need to connect the drain which is coming from the drum of the machine, and you need the help of a plier in order to fix its mounting. So once the pump is connected with the drain pipes, then you need to fix it with the machine. But before that, you need to bring this fixing plate into its position. So after fixing the pipes, now it's time to fix the pump. So you need to move this plate out in order to gain access to the screw which is fixing the pump. So bring the pump into the position and then mount the screw, and make sure that the upper arrow, it is facing at the correct direction. So then mount the pump and make sure that it is not moving here and there. So after fixing the pump, you need to remount the plate which is holding the pump and also this drain tube. So take care of the screws, because there are two wood screws type and one is the normal screw. So make sure that you are connecting the right screws at the right positions. So after fixing the tube, mount the stop plug of the drain tube and also fix the filter into the machine and verify that it is connected. Now you need to fix the front cover of the machine with the bottom screws. Again, you need to take care of that screws because they are hex type of screws. Mount the lid of the pump and make sure that it is perfectly matching with its size. And after that, fix the machine with the electricity and make a test run of the machine to make sure that everything is connected and there is no drainage or no water leaking from the machine. So hope you will like this video. Thank you very much.